Here we go again. There's an update. The company that's been making a game for 100 years doesn't know how to update their app. So every time there's an update, I've got to reinstall the whole effing thing. All right, so this is his deck. I think I'm going to make some changes to it. I don't think it, I mean, I don't have the Primal Odin card, so I don't think it's the best card either, so I'm going to use Creation Breaker of Worlds. It's just better if it attacks. They sack their permanents, and Timeless, you know, sacking your permanents basically means you lose the game. It's got hexproof. Yeah, super strong. I like the deck because it's got Scam, but there's not enough like Thoughtseize elements to it. So my version's going to be a little bit different, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep everything pretty much the same. So like I said, I took out his Odins. I think I was also missing another card, so I put this Overlord in. It seems fine. I don't know. Might take it out for something else. I put in some Collective Brutalities instead of the Necronance. I left some FOMOs in though. I was just like, well, it's a discard effect. It's a 2-drop, very similar. Obviously, Collective Brutality is going to be way better against the show and tell matchups and stuff like that. But the FOMO, yeah, it gives your Fury double attack. And it shouldn't be too hard to get together. I only had one Croxa, so that's another card I took out. But yeah, for the most part, I kept everything the same. I think I will remove one of these and put in a... what's it called? Yeah, Malker's Rebirth. So I'm just going to put one Not Dead After All in there. It's not quite as good as the Not Dead After All, but it kind of doubles as a land, so it takes up that slot. But this is where I'm at. My version of his deck. Let's see how it does. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got Looting into turn 2 Persist. We go first. Sure. So I could shock this in instead of fetching here. I don't know what the argument is. I guess just get your lands out, right? So now we got a Grief. We'll get rid of, I guess, our Pinnacle Monk land. It's a creature. When this creature enters, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. It's kind of cool. He's got Buried Alive, Cabal Initiate, discard a card. This guy gets that. Pay 3 life, sacrifice a creature, return creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. On Earth. Cool, so this is going to work against this guy for sure, right? Well, he gets to take the land, so not the best. Oh. Never mind. Cheesy but fun. Cool. So I could Looting Nothing here. Obviously, doesn't do anything though. So if I get another land, I can escape Croxa as well. Croxa's really good in this deck. Maybe, maybe craft the extra one. All right, we got to win. All right, so we've got turn 1 FOMO into turn 2 Reanimate Fury. Doesn't seem great. It does not seem very great. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Another land. Beautiful. Okay.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Ooh, Baelmerk. It's gotta be better, right? That'll activate Delirium. We get a Grief off of it. Get a Grief. Take any disruption they've got. Mana Drain, Spell Pierce, Regavan, One Ring. Guess just the One Ring, right? So they're blue, so that means, or they're white, so that means they've got like Spell Pierce and stuff too. Dunking on control. All right, let's keep going. All right, they go first. We've got a discard into reanimate play. Guess we try that out. Look at all these land. We're playing combo. We're so screwed. Okay. They're just going to get rid of Reanimate and we lose the game. This was a bad keep. This was a bad keep on me. Look at all that land, dude. I kept 2 cards. It's okay. They had it anyways. They had the Grief Dark Ritual. We're not a Dark Ritual deck. It's not the way we play this game, I guess. Yeah, not sure how I feel about this deck. Obviously, this keep is not telling, but all right, let's get something good. What could we possibly draw here? Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, we're just good there. Grief, Sorin, Alenda. How is this deck ever going to compete with that? It's not. Most decks can't, though, so don't blame it on the deck. I think that that's just something that happens, you know. When you play a deck without Dark Ritual in it and it's black, it's like, what are you do? What are you doing? Yeah, just kind of seems like it's a less powerful deck. What do we got here? Breaker, FOMO. FOMO turn 2. Yeah, this is bad. Alright, so we've got looting into a turn 2 Sire or Overlord. Seems good. I mean, good enough. I don't know. get the looting out there. We did land the land. So we'll put both back. And next turn, don't know what he's up to, but let's not let him get up to it, whatever it is. Never mind. Okay, so he's just a weird energy deck, sure. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. So I could looting into another persist here. But let's just persist because we might not draw the land. So the question is does a 3/5 beat his board? It doesn't. Or 5/3. This is a little better. Little. There's the land. So that means we can cycle through our deck a little bit here. Breaker and Overlord. And we don't need any of our creatures back. Five, he could full block here. Guess we'll grab we'll send the team in. He'll chump block. He'll make a Zajani. Maybe we'll luck out and get a Fury off the top. That wouldn't do anything. We don't have a red card for it.
A dark plot ties our fates together.
So now he needs to poop out a bunch of creatures. Oh, he's just going to kill our Overlord. We need another persist or something. Well, we can at least take care of his Ajani now. So we can escape a Croxa here. We totally are going to as well. But he doesn't have haste, because we don't play Arena of Glory for some reason. So we've got 2 red pips. So let's just do it like this. So we cleared his board, and now we're going to grab a swamp to not take any more damage and escape a Croxa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This Croxatech is huge. I think having 2 of it in the deck makes it a lot better. So I could looting here to draw 2 more cards. That'd be pretty big, right? Collective Brutality, actually. Yeah, because I can looting here, Collective Brutality to gain some life, make them discard a card. Because this is 8. So that'd bring them even lower. So now I can get rid of that, and that. Play the land that we found. We could have just played Baelmerk, I guess. Good thing we have an extra Blood Crypt. Holy cow. Oh, I don't get to do both of these, though. That was a big mistake. Of course. Okay, so I wasted that. Cool. Very smart. Really dumb play, obviously. I was running out of time, you know. Overlord Tech. Getting away with it. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have played that a little differently, but I got lucky there. Nice. Getting it back. This deck is going 1 for 1, by the way, guys. So it seems like it can beat energy when it gets kind of lucky and they don't get their lands on the first few turns. For now, though, we've got FOMO, Persist, Faithless Looting on turn 1, but we can't do it on turn 1. Whatever. We'll keep it. Looks like they're mulliganing. Maybe we should have mulliganed for a Grief. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Keep our cards. Maybe we draw a red source, we get the looting, and then we get the persist play. There goes looting. No big deal. Ooh, Collective Brutality. I know what I'm playing next turn. It beats combo when they don't draw anything. Rough mulligans. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's an actual schmactual turn 1. You don't see that every day. What card don't we want? I guess Fury. Reanimate this bad boy. Overlord Reanimator deck. Turn 2, looting into reanimate again. Oof, rough. I don't even feel bad because I've got the combo number 2 in my back pocket here, so it's whatever. Ooh, Breaker. Breaker's even better. Sire's even better. Breaker's even way better. Do I Sire or do I Breaker? I'm gonna Breaker. I'm gonna Breaker. Protection from colors. Try to get 4 power on the board. Amped Raptor. Amped Raptor would do it, huh? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Land. Amped Raptor. I'm at 3 health. Lightning Bolt kills me. They don't run Lightning Bolt anymore. It's all swords and discharges now. We're fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. All swords and discharges. Sire would have been better. I'm thinking of the 100 ways he can kill me.
Nothing can break our bond.
Okay, so I can Sire, and that gets rid of his hand at least, so he can't do like the red permanent thing. We'll keep these guys back for blocking, because we're gonna need it probably.
I will not rest.
Okay, so we didn't need it.
Find my brother's
We are just gonna Sire here. Alright, so he's got 1 land. He basically needs... Yeah, there's no way he wins. So it does 2 damage. And now he needs to be able to sack. He needs to double block and sack everything. 1, 2, he sacks, double block. Okay, so the flyers are going at Pride Mate, obviously. Then he blocks here and blocks there. Sacrifices these. Might as well sack that and... Yeah, that. Get this back, I get a couple of creatures for blocking. And he needs to double block. I like it a lot. Crushing energy, baby. Oh yeah. It's dirty like that. Might as well just discard everything. That's it. Lightning Bolt off the top. No sirree, Bob. I'm actually climbing with this deck. It's... Alright, let's try a few more matches. Alright, we've got Grief, FOMO, Reanimates. Overlord. I guess we go with Overlord. What are they? I mean, we got Grief, so I guess we'll keep it. Grief, Reanimate, Grief is a play. Anything to slow them. They're black. Oh no. Oh no. Unstoppable slasher, they say. So the question becomes is, do I have time to F around and hopefully find out? Probably not. Probably not. Well, we might as well drain their hand and just kind of try to play them out here. It's fine. Slasher's awesome, turns out. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we grab... What do we Bale Merc? And then we grief him again with our brutality, maybe? Okay, so we got Breaker and Fury. Oh, we can take Fury. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. What's up, dude? Put him in the ground. Goodbye. And then we got the Persist. Guess we take the Breaker. Slasher, sure. Death Touch. Classic. Surveil. Don't need a Mox. Malakir's Rebirth. Really good card. Amazingly good top deck. Just a creature card, okay. Well, with Breaker, he's never gonna get there, so... Oh my god. 2 more games if we climb. I'm gonna love Priority Holder forever, dude. This deck is fun. Alright, turn 1, we got nothing. Turn 2, we've got Collective Brutality. Turn 3, we've got Reanimate. Sure. We got Surveil on turn 1. Oh, F. I'm so bad. grief. I guess we keep grief, right? So we grief with Sire. Because we don't know what their hand is yet. I'd like to Sire, but I don't know. Let's grief first because they could have a creature. If they have an epic creature, we just reanimated on the spot. Murder, murder. Oh, murder. Okay, so they got a lot of murder stuff going on here. Pretty fair deck. Seems fair. So we'll take Ritual. And then I guess we Collective Brutality. Ditching this. We'll take Murder. And then next turn, if we get a land, we don't have the land. We could potentially draw it here. But we're just going to go ahead and persist our Overlord since he's just going to murder it next turn. And that'll let us reanimate the Overlord to be even bigger. Nice! And we've got the land. Discard, draw. So the problem is he's gonna do this, which kills all of our flyy dudes. And it's really, really unfortunate. Because we like the Overlord to have our flyy dudes, but maybe just the 6/6 will get us there. We really want to get Delirium online for this Overlord play. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. That's just the way it be sometimes, you know? We got another reanimate here. I guess we reanimate Grief. Draw another card with FOMO. So we've got Persist again. No Delirium, but so many reanimates. It just it feels pretty good. Okay. Shealdred, sure. Oh, shoot, I'm pretty close to dead here. Okay. I have nothing to persist. If I attack for lethal, he has to block. 1, 2, 3, and then I can persist my Overlord back in. That's lethal. What is going on? Okay, so I've got lethal a bunch of different ways. So we need something really good here. Not quite gonna do it. Well, we beat some weird black deck. We beat the Dazed. Nice. 1 win away from ranking up. So cool. All right, our rank up match. Everything's on the line. Tensions are building. We've got lands. We've got persist. We've got looting. We've got it all. Let's see if we can close this one out. Brainstorm. Looks like tempo control. That sucks. 2 persists, though. That's huge. And we drew a grief. No effing way. Oh my god, what do I get rid of? I'm just going to grief everything out of his hand right now. I don't need it. I'm going all in on the turn 2 persist plan. We've got grief with collective. We've even got a grief with persist if we need it. The Traxa on Earth, Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the Thoughtseize. Perfect. So now we've got the turn 2 breaker play with a grief backing it up. Of course, he draws the brainstorm, which is going to find him a Thoughtseize, which is going to lose us a land. Right? Reanimate? Really? Really? My rank up match? Really? Okay. Alright, so we've got grief. Overlord. Against energy? Oh, this is a little better. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just go for the turn 1 Baelmerk. And then the turn 2 Reanimate. Off the Baelmerk. We're gonna definitely hit it. Yeah, we hit it, baby! We can't grief, though. Bobble, okay. Thoughtseize, of course. Of course he has Thoughtseize. Why wouldn't he have Thoughtseize turn 1? Of course. Alright, we got another chance here. One surveil. Persist was on top, by the way. It's not persist. Cool. Alright, maybe we can stretch this sucker out a little bit. We've got drown, we've got fatal. We just take drown. That Goyf, though, is going to get out of control. We need like a not dead after all Fury play, but we're not going to get it. So. Honor the Kroxa coming up. Do we pull this one out of the fire is the question. I'm thinking we don't. So far, he doesn't have us just yet, but he's obviously got a counterspell, so we're kind of screwed. Bobble, okay. So we're looking for persist. That's a good card. So the question becomes is, do we play Rebirth as a land to play Fury? I think we do, because I think this dude comes into play here. And Fury is going to make a good blocker. Okay. Tensions are high. What do you got, punk? Taking damage. Taking damage. 5 mana. What do you got? Come on, Ajax. Make your move. I know you play blue. I know it's hard. You don't have to take the whole turn every time you play.
In the right hand, knowledge is the sharpest blade. Violence is not the answer.
So he knows we have a Fury. Gonna give us... So this will attack for 4, and this will attack for 5. So he survives a Fury now. The frog. Okay, the frog. That's big. The frog is definitely big. Because he can now block there. Double ass Fury. So if I Fury, I can kill. So I kind of want to Fury and Croxa this turn, right? So he goes 1, 2, he goes to 4, so I can't kill both. Do I just let the Fury go? He's gonna attack here. Not worried about it. So now I can get Sire back. So I can pitch cast Fury. Forcing these discards here. I should have done the discards first though. But even if he discards, I can hard cast Fury and kill him anyways. So now he discards his whole hand, and I can hard cast the Fury because he doesn't know I have a second one. Get wrecked. Cool. And now I can cast Croxa and make him take 3 damage, and then I attack for the team here.
Think before you act.
Priority holder, my boy. Let's go. All right, last game. Wow. Okay. Okay, so they go first. We've got Collective Brutality, Overlord. Got Grief. All right, we're gonna keep it. Oh no. Oh no. Guess just Fury. Because they're blue. Get rid of the Sire. Take a look at that hand. Oh my god, what the hell? What in the hell? Okay, we should have kept Theory. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I kind of just want to concede now. Damn. What are we looting? Ooh, okay, okay. That's actually super good. Okay. Let's clear the way here a little bit. He's got a counterspell merfolk. So that means I need extra lands. As long as you control at least 2 other merfolk, whenever this dude attacks, draw a card. This dude gives stun counters. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays loot. Okay, so we're effed unless we find a land. Actually, we're just effed. He's gonna have plenty of merfolk for this. We are just effed. Alright, I'm done for the night. I am done. I got to make some dinner here. I got some shit to do. Let's see what we get here. That's a creature spell, bitch. What do we draw? Black card. Okay. We're good there. Alright, so how did the deck do? How did the deck do? Not too shabby. I almost ranked up twice. I only played a few games. I'm sure if I kept playing it, it would turn out. Let's go look at it real quick. Alright, so the deck went 8-5. Overall, I'd say it did pretty well in a lot of matches. I think it had a few lucky moments. I had one match where I misplayed pretty horrifically, but I think it was still a losing match. So I think this is a pretty accurate representation of the deck for the most part. A 60% deck. Hard to not give it the A tier, but looking at it, no dark rituals, not much hand disruption. Maybe we just got lucky here. I'm going to give it an A-. Possibly even a B+. So let me know if you guys tried it out. Let me know what you think. Keep it real. Make good choices.